Good morning. Week 3, day 9. Week 3, day 9. Those indecisive days are on their way down today to go through plans again. Keep smiling. Right, I've been so busy today, I've not really recorded too much. Liam and Janine have been and shook things up a little bit inside, but we now have a new plan. And the layout has completely changed. It's completely different than it was before. So I've got my work out trying to make their other dreams come true. Today I have so far boxed off this walkway area, so now it's a bit neater. You can see it's just a bit better for when you're climbing through. You don't see the rubber seal anymore. These boards are only secured on one side, so it's still got that flexibility if the cab and everything moves. I then clad the inside of this purely for aesthetics, really, because this is where the electrics are going to be mounted to on this side, and then this is going to be a bit of a wardrobe inside there. Now the layout has changed. I'm not going to go through the layout just yet because I'll probably do that tomorrow, but the layout's changed slightly, so now they don't have the seating area next to the bed, which is what they were going to climb on to get into bed. So I've started to create this ladder here, and this is going to be the ladder that gets into a stairway to heaven. This is going to be the ladder that's needed to get up onto the bed area. But I will explain that in a bit more detail tomorrow. I'm a bit tired today, so I'm going to leave it there. But that's it for updates on day 9. Tuesday, I'm going to finish off this ladder area here. So that's that bit done. A few more bits I want to do today is figure out the frame for the shower, which is now going here. And then I'm going to do some more cladding on the ceiling and try and get that a little bit finished, because the skylights have still not turned up, even though they were meant to turn up yesterday, which is annoying. So the ladder is about done. Just need to do a bit of sanding on it, but that's about done. That's the ladder to get up into the bed. And now I'm going to do some of this cladding. I'm going to go this way, and then I'll sort the wiring out when the skylights and everything come. I still need to run, because they're going to have power to them. They've got lights in. So I'm out of cladding. I've got a lot to do. Completely out other than scraps. And just so you know, that's 26 packs of cladding, which are about 17-18 quid per pack. All adds up, doesn't it? But anyway, I'm gonna go to Wickes now and grab some more. Do you wanna come along? Come on then. Ceiling is in and done. Oh, as you can see, it is all in. I'm just going to tackle the gap across the back here now, and then finish off the trims at the side. I'm going to leave these gaps open for the time being in case there's any. Well, I know there's going to be some cabling because we've got the skylights to fit. Whenever they turn up, still not here. Meant to have arrived Monday, it's now Tuesday. So I'm going to leave these gaps at the side just in case any more cabling that needs run. And I'll figure that out when we come to it. not a bad day finishing the ceiling. Obviously we've got the ladder. That ladder is a godsend. That ladder is so good already. Saving my back climbing up on there. I'm an old man, you see. I'm gonna go tackle that. Make that look neat. G'day, it's Wednesday. Forgot to film. I just want to show you that I've started to put the bits in for the shower. Just roughly mark it out on the floor where because the shower tray has not arrived yet. We're just going to be in a position where we're waiting for parts. Which is annoying, but it's just the way it is. These kinds of projects, this kind of stuff happens on these kind of projects. But I'm starting to put the shower in, you would see. I'll run you through the layout changes. Basically everything's flipped around. The shower is now going there rather than at the back there. The kitchen is now on, the kitchen is now going to be split. So there's going to be here, there's going to be oven and fridge. And then there's going to be, the biggest change is there's going to be a door here. You can see a pencil, can you see a pencil? No, you can't see a pencil there. There's going to be a door here to get access so they don't have to use the big doors. So they can get in and out through this door. Kitchen, and then a seating area at the back so that they can sit, and when they have the back doors open, it's going to be a nice place to sit. Which then means that the shower is going here, so we're going to move the kitchen sink to here, so that the plumbing is all together, and then it leaves more space for the seating area on this side and the door. Sink's roughly going to come to here, and then here is going to be where the wood burner is going to be. So the wood burner is going to be between the sink and then this seating area here. That's the current layout. Nothing else has changed. Under here is still where the electrics are going to go. Battery is going to sit down there. All the battery components are going to be mounted to this wall. And then on the floor down here is hopefully where, well, maybe, I was going to say where the plumbing, where the hot water tank, etc. might go, but that might have to go back here. We'll figure that out. It's one of those things. And then heating will probably go underneath that seat at the back, the diesel heater. So it is a bit up in the air at the minute, which is not ideal, but it's just part of, I like complaining anyway. I'll complain all day long, but I know where we're going now. It's just piecing it all together. The layout change is inconvenient, but not in the world. It's just more of a challenge, and I do like a challenge. I'll keep you updated on it. Listen, it's going to be a wonderful van at the end. That's it. So it's just, we might have to just do a bit of a zigzag to get to the end journey. So the shower is in the framework for the shower. Decent sized shower, decent space, plenty of spare room for shoulders, etc. I'm just going to plug you back in because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the cable in for the lights. The cables obviously are just hanging down at the moment. How I think I'm going to wire these lights is this group of 4 here is going to be on one switch, and this group of 4 here is going to be on another switch. That means that they can just switch between the two if they want them. Rather than having them all on the individual or all on the same, I think that 2 switches for a van this size is more than enough. Bear in mind they've got the reading lights back there as well if they want light back in the bedroom area. So I'm going to crack on with that because it is getting dark in here. It's really noticeable. Probably can't tell on camera, but it's quite dull. As soon as I get these lights wired up, we'll be good to go. And then I'm going to do some more work on the shower and then do some finishing work over in the bedroom area. I've had nothing but trouble with batteries today. I've been so busy, I've just not had time to faff about with batteries in cameras. So, there's not a whole lot of time lapses, but as you can see, I'll just show you now. This is now finished off. This panel here, you can remove that panel anytime, just with 6 screws, remove that panel, and then you can get to the cabling that's behind it if there's a problem, or if you need to run any more cabling. For example, a reverse camera that might be put in at a later date, you can run that cable all the way down there. When it gets to the shower, there's still a channel behind the shower, all the way across there, all the way across there, and then the cable runs down behind this panel here to there. Now, I've also wired up the lights separately, so this set of 4 here are on one switch. Well, they will be on a switch, not on a switch now, and then this set of 4 will be on a separate line. So that is 2 separate cables going down to that point, which is what's plugged into the jackery currently, just to test the lights and to give me a bit of light inside here. At the back of here, I have boxed off the shower at the back, so this is the cubby now in the bed area. Also finished that off across there, and then obviously you can see now the shower is taking shape. It's a decent sized shower if all measurements are correct. When the shower tray arrives, potentially tomorrow, it will just slot in there. It may need a little bit of modification, but only a bit of shaving. But that is the shower. Now that is ready to have a lining fitted. Now if they go for an 8mm lining, I can more or less just put that straight on there, put some more braces across, and just adhere that straight to that, straight to that, straight to that. However, if they go for a 1mm lining, I'll put a ply lining on there first, all the way down, and then put the waterproof membrane on. And also the same with the ceiling. But that shower is pretty much taking shape, and so is the rest of the van. So today's been a really productive day. I just apologise for the lack of footage whilst doing it. You can see that the bed area is still going to be quite open. Heads will be at this side for the most part, I think, where the reading lights are. And maybe even we can put some sort of shelf on here, or even a bookcase. I've got a bad back. It's day 12. Day 12, which is Thursday. The light's all behind me, I need to move this around. So today's job, given that the door has arrived, I'm going to start marking out the door. Obviously the door's arrived. The door idea was toyed with, never decided on, but now there's a door going in here, so I need to cut into the cladding that I've already put in, which again is going a bit backward, but that's fine, it's just one of those things. The door is actually going off for painting, because it's going to be painted the same colour as the outside of the van. But what I want to do is, at least today, get the door on the inside marked out. At least we know where the kitchen can begin. It's probably going to be about here where this mark is roughly. The kitchen can go that way, and then it means it's easier for me to cut out the next skin, or the outer skin of the van, once I can just get to it and see it. So I'm going to mark it off, I'm going to get the door, mark it off, and then put it up against there so you can at least see where it's going to go. So there is the door. Now, I like that door, and I like that door so much that I'm going to measure that door against my van and replace my van door with that door, because that is a lot more secure than my door. So now I assume that they're going to get the entire thing painted so you don't even see the frame. So the framework is all green, so that will blend in with the side of the van, which will be amazing. And it's a lot more secure than some of the doors that we were originally looking at. Similar doors to mine, which is more like a caravan door. This is a lot more secure. They can also put some additional locks on there. It's a bit more secure to fasten to. So I'm going to measure it up. Yeah, I'm going to measure it up. I've already got rough measurements, and then I'm going to mark it on this wall. Cut out the cladding to the widest part of this door on the on this side, and then when I come to cut out the cutout for the outer skin, I'll cut it to the measurement to the inside, so that just slots in. If you understand what I mean. It's a shame that I'm going to cut into this, but The door is fucking amazing. I actually really like that. I'm gonna get one. I've said it now. It's on my list of things for my own van. Did record a time lapse. Well, technically didn't record a time lapse. I thought I was recording a time lapse, but didn't record a time lapse. So that door is now cut out from the inside. As you can see, it's cut out bigger than the actual door, but this line here on the inside is the actual door size. Drilled some holes there so we can see from the outside. Now, you might not be able to see this, but the holes are there, and also hard to pick up on camera. There's a Sharpie line, which you can't really see, but you can see where that door's going to be. Now, the door starts here, which is actually quite bloody high, but we're coming up with some steps ideas for that. The door has now gone off to paint today. It should be back Monday to fit Monday. So all I need to do on Monday is cut that out from the outside potentially, probably multi-tool it, maybe circular saw it, who knows. But that's ready to go. I just wanted to do that today to get that ready. A couple of other things have arrived. Shower trays arrived. I measured, right, look at that, millimetre perfect. That's my measuring that. You measure it with centimetres, inches, millimetres and feet. But also, the wood burner has arrived. The wood burner is a really awkward shape, so we don't know where that's going to sit, how it's going to sit exactly yet. But that's arrived, and that's roughly where it's going to be. It may be straight on. It may sit straight on like that, we're not sure yet, but that's where the wood burner is going to be. Sink unit here, as I've already said. Thank you to this camera for not recording the time lapse earlier that I thought was recording but wasn't. Liam and Janine have just been down. I mean, they've been down all day, helping all day. They've just been down to have a look at things and film some updates and all that kind of stuff. I think they're happy with progress. All the big updates, like building walls and building ceilings, it's kind of all done now, so a lot of what is left is smaller jobs, but more time-consuming jobs. These videos might not show a huge amount of updates, but I just want to show you the real side of building a van. So every component I'm going to try and show you. One thing that I will show you now actually is that their single seat has arrived. So I'm going to put their single seat in, hopefully today, and then we're going to see what the gap will be through there. My time-lapsing skills are not on point today. I got the camera ready, too busy doing things, forgot to press record. But that doesn't matter because single seat is in and that's the gap, so you can get through. And the seat pattern matches. How cool is that? Anyway, I'm going now. I'll see you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon, bye-bye.